Now, guys, before we go into the mat, I'd like you to pay attention. I might take this bit as well and put it on my YouTube. You have to be more aware of your alignment. It's so important. I see so many things, but I am in a movement. I can't start correcting everyone. So look, if I'm doing this, yeah? Look at my feet. Please look at my feet. Can you see my feet?
Yes.
Is there a problem?
No.
Turned out.
One's not parallel.
They're not parallel.
And not aligned. So you want to do it in front of the mirror. Your body is a cheat, is going to cheat you. Check that both of your toes facing forward. Then your weight is on the front leg. And when you do that, don't let all these deviations take place. Stay strong with your legs. This is why it's important to feel the floor, to feel which part of your foot you are now lifting and which is on the floor. And then when you're down, you want to be here rather than here or here. Can we see the difference?
Yes.
Yeah? I see all sorts of things. So that's something to pay attention to, because most of you have the other leg is turned out and then it's going like that and this one like this, yeah? And usually that also look like that, you know? So yes. You want to think about how are you holding yourself. I prefer you doing this small like that, that will be perfect, rather than going lower and then it will start looking like that. And you will convince yourself that it's better for you, okay?
Yes.
So really to pay attention to that, all right? So before we going down to the mat, I'd like you to take your right leg forward, your left leg back, not far. Then you having a look. Do I have both of my feet facing forward?
Yes.
Yes.
Also you want to check that you are not too wide open, because that's why you will end up like that, yeah? So ideally, you're not too wide open, but I understand that some of you will feel like that.
Yeah.
So give it a little bit, but not too wide, yeah? And some of you need to make a lot more effort. So either your body awareness or your eyesight, something is very, very, not working. So have a look again. Yeah? Pay attention. Okay, now shift your weight to the front leg by bending the front leg. Pubic bone is forward, stomach is in, my chest is up. Now, can I peel my back leg, but not let anything, no deviations? Then, can I bend both of them tiny little bit with no deviations?
My foot wants to turn me.
That's it. So something to do in front of the mirror and train your body. At the moment, I hardly move, but I want you to see how important it is for the health of your knees to do it correctly. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try with the other side. I'm going to take a leg, the other leg back, and I'm going to have a look. Literally, I'm going to look, because our body awareness, I mean yours, after doing with me so much Pilates, is actually quite good, but this is very tiny details, and while you are on a movement, you forget about it. So it's a lot of training to actually be aware of what's happening to you while movement. If I wasn't a dancer, it probably wouldn't have been so sharp, yeah?
Yes.
Now, I bend my front leg, my pubic bone is forward, my stomach is in, my chest is up. I peel. This is why it's important to have mobility in your foot. I peel the other leg, the other foot. I bend them both. I check that I haven't dropped, that I'm here. And I can hold myself doing tiny. Build this side, it looks a lot better. Excellent. Lift your heart, all of you. That looks so much better. So much better. If I find anyone that it doesn't look better, I will send you a video. I will, because you know, a lot of people say when they see the videos, they think, oh yes, it's very helpful to see what you're doing, okay? And one more thing that I noticed for some people that have knee problems is this. When I lift my foot, when I peel my foot in our warm-up, when I peel the foot, I see this. Have a look at my feet. What do you see?
Going out.
They're going out. So which joint is unsafe?
Knees.
Ankle.
My knees are not happy, but my ankles, yeah? I've got weak ankles. When I see that, it's telling me that you have weak ankles. So when we're doing, this is another thing to do in front of the mirror, heel to heel. You're gonna try and push the pubic bone forward, contract your legs, stomach is in, chest is up, shoulders down. And you try to lift the heel just a little bit, but keep the heels together. Don't let them, if you've got any space between your legs, then there is a problem. Close that space. Work with correct alignment. I'm going down, I'm lifting up just a little bit, and I'm trying to keep my heels together. John Bishop, that looks really good. Has it changed things for you? Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good, very good. You look more stable when you do that. So, and as the ankles will get stronger, you might be able to lift higher, but don't let those heels, the ankles, don't let them go out. Don't let them even go like this. So you want to stay like that, and that's hard. To lift all the way up with your heels together is very hard and requires a lot of strength, but it's well worth it for the strength of, because if the ankles are weak, then the knees and the hips are going to be problems. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Geraldine, that's Geraldine Bishop, that looks a lot better. A lot better. For all of you it looks, but I can see, yes, and Bill, fabulous. Is your bum squeezed?
Yes.
And you see, I didn't tell you to squeeze your bum, but your body did it naturally because it's in the right alignment. So we have 4, 3, Carol and everyone, you're looking so much better. And 1, and relax. Okay. Well done, everyone. So something to think about, okay? It's really, really important, because when we're doing things in a bit more like faster, you want to be aware of what's happening in here. You don't want to go like this. And this is really, really bad for you, okay? For many, many reasons.